Okay, welcome to another video. Today I've taken another little cheeky after work trip out. I'm going to have to shout today because it's quite windy. And I'm just going to have a play in the estuary. So I've got the shrimp net with me. We're going to do a bit of playing, do a bit of shrimping and see what we catch. Maybe cook it up later. And if we do well and we get some bait in the shrimp net, then down the bottom end I've got a rod with me to float fish, and we'll use some of the bait and try and catch a bass for you. So yeah, just like last time. Not sure how it'll go, but whatever happens, I'll bring you it. We're going to go set up a trawl now. Okay, let's get that first trawl in the water now. Again, sorry if none of this audio works out, I'll put it in voiceover and stuff. See how that does. We're on a very big tide today, so our trawls are going to be very fast with the current. But I'm still confident. We're in 2.5 foot. Let's see how we do. Gonna pull this one in now. So, what we've got for this catch, we've got 3 little flounder. I'll just give it a sec to focus on that. That's nice to see. I never use flatfish as a live bait for bass, and obviously that's really undersized. This little one, just a point of interest, is a plaice, not a flounder. And then shrimp wise, we did pretty well. Can't really see because it's black water, but there's some nice good sized shrimp there. All well within legal size. And we'll take those and cook them up, and those are ideal bait for bass, those. So maybe when we get down the bottom end, we'll see if we can catch one on one of these. Okay guys, so that was quite a successful haul. What I think we're going to do now is go a little bit further down river, try another trawl, and then whatever we get there, we'll have plenty enough to do a bit of bass fishing. Whether or not we'll catch one, I don't know. If not, it'll just be a shrimping video and maybe a catch and cook. So yeah, we're going to get down there now. I'd like to get some little fish for the bass fishing, but if not, I'm confident in shrimp, so let's go do that. shrimping, I have done a video on exactly sort of how to do this, which I'll pop into this video somewhere, but it's very important to keep adjusting the throttle and the wheel in respect to the contours of the sandbanks that you're going over, because you want to keep on the same contours. You don't want to get too shallow, but you don't want to be trawling through deep water, so keep adjusting and remember that because you're towing something, everything will be that little bit more delayed than it would be when you're usually operating the boat. Well, we've had a much cleaner haul this time. There's barely any rubbish at all in the catch. No fish apart from this one little juvenile flounder. Might be a plaice actually, that one. Yeah, and a load of shrimps. They're easily legal size, these, and perfect for bait. So I'll just riddle through them now, and I think we'll go and have a fish.
At this point, I headed down to the bottom of the river where I've had a bit more success bass fishing and got the rod rigged up and ready to drift a productive sandbank.
So this is how I'm fishing for bass today. I've got a running float, stopped by a stop knot, running down to a swivel there. Then I've got about 3 or 4 feet of mono. And there's my little shrimp. Fish live. As savage as it sounds, I try and pick the buried individuals because I think sometimes they might seem a little bit better in the water. That's more so with prawns and shrimps, because that, looking at it, it probably doesn't make a massive amount of difference. But I'm going to run it down this sandbank out here and we'll see if we get any takes. Well, just one tip that just might come in useful if you do fish this area. You know, a lot of people don't fish down here, but one thing I can tell you if you do, and there's a lot of sandbanks and walls that, you know, I could take hours and still not tell you about, but this is the last perch on the river, and that should mark the end of the wall. But as you can see, this wall runs out far beyond that last perch, and there used to be a post on the end and now there isn't, so you just have to know, I'll focus that, you just have to be wary to give yourself, I'd say, at least 500 metres after that last perch to get out to sea. Just a little navigation tip there. Okay, so we had no luck bass fishing, unfortunately, so I thought I'd just try one last trawl to see how we did. We did alright on the shrimps, but the best bits that I just wanted to show you, we got a couple of fish. So the first one was this little doversole. I really like catching these, and I really like eating them, but this one is undersized. However, it's still really nice to see them in the estuary. So, yeah, we'll pop him back now. And the other fish was this lovely plaice. Beautiful spots on that one. And there was another one of those, that dropped out of the net and I didn't quite manage to land it, but not to worry. And this one is in legal size, so I think we might just be taking this one. Maybe I'll probably put it back actually, but yeah, really nice fish to see. Yeah, something a little different, and we've got our shrimps to go and cook up now, so I'll go and do that.
Sole are a summer visitor to the estuary and thrive in the shallow brackish waters. This one was around the minimum landing size of 24 centimetres, but I only keep the much bigger ones. This plaice was probably over the size limit of 28 centimetres, but again, I put it back to get a bit bigger. Unfortunately, this video isn't a catch and cook because I chose to freeze these shrimps down for bait. So after that last trawl, I headed back, being very careful as the water in the channel was extremely shallow due to a large tide. You can tell this by how much this training wall is out the water. On a small tide, these walls barely come out at all, whereas today they were sticking at least 10 foot out of the water.